So, Streets of Rage is back! No, it's not Streets of Rage 5, it's Streets of Rage 4 plus DLC. And this is the DLC we didn't know that we needed, that we finally just got, like 2-3 days ago. It's Mr.X Nightmare. It gives you 3 quasi-new characters. You can have Estelle, who was in the Streets of Rage 4 as a cop. You also have Shiva, who's been in the series for a super long time but is now playable for the first time in like probably a decade or two. And then you can finally play as Max Thunder for the first time since Streets of Rage 2. So for like $6 to $8, this is actually a really good DLC. Because pretty much the cost of like the 3 characters themselves, for like $6 you're paying $2 for an extra character to play in the game. So if you're like obsessed with this game and you're trying to find like try and get extra gameplay, quality of life out of it, then yeah, this DLC is like amazing for you. It's pretty much a must buy if you already own the game, which probably a lot of people do judging from the sales I've seen. It also gives you a survival mode. Now I was kind of hoping that they would have like a bit more story or just like a side story or something, but it looks like we're getting the survival mode instead, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's the only real criticism I have, other than, you know, maybe getting more extra characters. I saw someone playing as Rue, so maybe Rue's unlockable, because Rue doesn't start as one of the characters with this DLC, so we'll see. But yeah, there's like extra weapons inside the survival mode and extra backgrounds, pretty much throwbacks from past games in the series. And there's also like, you can unlock permanent upgrades in the survival mode to your character. There's also like extra moves for each character too, so it's a pretty crazy deal for like $6 to $8. You get all this, and there's you know, a lot. Like, I would have been willing to pay like $30 for like an expanded story or like some sort of continuation, but I guess like there's only so much time that they can spend to extra DLC. So either we hopefully get more DLC in the future, or we can get like another Streets of Rage game maybe in like a year or two. That would be awesome. But this is actually a pretty good deal. We don't usually review the DLC, but like, this is the only DLC I think that's ever existed for any beat 'em up that I can think of, so it's kind of like unheard of to get DLC to a game, especially like a year later. So definitely check it out, pick it up. It's like $6 to $8. It's definitely worth it, especially since how much fun Streets of Rage 4 was, and now you can play it with up to 4 buddies in this new survival mode. So keep on raging. Bye.